They're cutting and digging up the road below me, so this video is going to have a lot more background noise. It's like they're going to bury that gray pipe in there, maybe run some utility. There's no telling what they're getting up to out there. Sometimes I think they just dig up the road just to have something to do. So you always see me using this bent knee tong. It's an early prototype of that style of mine, and I use this one often because I use it when I'm making tongs. It's sized for 14mm round stock. You can see by how it is here that I use it constantly. I want to make a new pair, and I want it to be sized for 13mm. And on top of that, I want it to be shorter than that already short bent knee tong. That one there is about 11 inches. I want this one to be in the 8 to 9 inch range, or more like a pair of pliers. The shorter length makes it so much easier for me to manipulate my stock, and it just makes me more efficient. I really need to get out and get a new stool. That one there is so wonky. I just haven't had time to go out and look. You can see that sized for 14mm, this tong doesn't hold 13 quite so well. I need to give a shout out to Mighty Sharp, or Gary Johnson, and Jerry S. Hodges for their recent very generous donations. I also need to give a shout out to Alan Corneau for upping his Patreon donation amount. And he's also my OG Patreon supporter. Also, I want to thank Rigid Ironworks, or Michael Gedeon, for being the first to inform me about that scam that was going on during my last giveaway. Because of his help, I was able to nip that in the bud. And the whimsical thumbnail is courtesy of Mark Renard. I couldn't do this without everyone's support. Thanks so much. Putting an indent on the bottom of each tong blank, like I'm doing now, can help later on when you need to adjust the tong for whatever size you intend it to hold. And listening back to what I just said, I'm starting to sound more and more like Captain Kirk, and I wish I knew why. Something's wrong with my tongs. Every rock and boulder that they're digging up is smooth and round, same as a river rock. So it makes me feel like this area was an ancient river bed. The river that's in the Jingmei area here was probably way larger millennia ago. This is a funky tool I've been experimenting with. I'm marking what is the top end of my round flatter because I don't know how many times I've used it the wrong way around. This flatter is a keeper, working really well for me. That is, when I have it the right way around. I'm really pleased with this version of fullering tool that I'm offering now. Anyone interested, shoot me an email and I'll do my best. Head over to my spread shop. The link's in the description box down below. Any earnings help support this channel. My style of offset tongue, what I call my bent knee style, is definitely my preferred style to use. I like that I can choke up on my workpiece rather than hold it from just one end or the other. Of course, there's a limitation to how much I can run up on the stock before burning my hand, especially since this is much shorter. Still, I find this kind of forging tongue much easier to use. I had to run downstairs for a bit. This may sound strange, but I love to forge when I hear other people working outside. You can't see, but it's exactly 9 inches long. The tongue, that is. Nothing else. No comments from the peanut gallery, please. They're still banging away down there, but that's all for me. I'll catch you guys next time.